Hello and welcome to Indian Drives. My name is Yash, and in this video we will review the Maruti Suzuki Celerio using the management concepts of SWOT analysis and review the car based on its strengths and weaknesses, finding the opportunities for the car to make itself better, and at last look at the threat it faces from its rivals. If you have not subscribed already to our channel, do subscribe to our channel so you do not miss out on such content that comes to you every week. So let's start this SWOT analysis with the Celerio's strengths. The Celerio's first strength would be its fuel efficiency. Maruti Suzuki claims that the new Celerio is India's most fuel efficient petrol car. And the reason why the brand is able to make this claim is because of the use of dual jet technology in their engine and the idle start-stop function in the car. With the dual jet technology, the engine gets 2 injectors per cylinder to deliver a fuel efficient output of 26 km per litre. The car is able to achieve this fuel efficiency also because of the idle start-stop feature. The Celerio saves up on fuel when you stop on those traffic lights. So with increasing fuel prices, the Celerio will definitely ease up on your wallet for the petrol bills. Celerio's second strength would be the hill hold assist feature. The automatic variant of the Celerio comes with a segment first feature, the hill hold assist. With this feature, the vehicle does not roll back on an inclined slope like a basement parking and gives you a short window of time to remove your feet from the brake and accelerate the vehicle to drive off. Celerio's third strength is its segment-leading boot space. With increased dimensions than the previous generation of the Celerio, the new model comes with the segment-leading 313-litre boot space. The space can further be increased by folding the seats as the rear seats get a 60-40 split ratio. Celerio's fourth strength would be the standard safety features. Safety features are not just important for the highway usage, but is also relevant to the city driving. The new Celerio comes with standard safety features like dual front airbags, ABS and seatbelt reminder for both the front passengers from its base variant. So this is a plus point for those buyers who were interested in the economical and the entry-level variant. Now that we know of the Celerio's strengths, let's have a look at its weaknesses. Celerio's first weakness would be its pricing. With a starting price of Rs 4.99 lakhs and the top-end variant going on till 6.94 lakhs, the Celerio is the most expensive hatchback in its segment. The reason why the pricing is a weakness for the Celerio is because the other rivals in the segment get a long extensive list of features, a better safety rating and a bigger engine with higher output of power. Celerio's second weakness would be the low power output from its engine. The Celerio is only offered with one engine option, a 1-litre 3-cylinder petrol engine which uses dual jet technology. This engine produces 67 horsepower and 89 Newton meters of torque, which is the lowest power figure in its segment. Although with a light body weight, the Celerio does manage to keep up its pace in the city driving limits, but due to the lack of power, it is not ideal for highway driving. Now that we've spoken of highway driving, Celerio's third weakness is the highway driving experience. The Celerio is not an ideal highway mile muncher, and there are 4 reasons why so. Firstly, the low power output from the engine that we just spoke about. Secondly, the steering wheel. Almost every automotive journalist has brought up this issue of Celerio, that the steering wheel does not give you a responsive feedback for the best driving experience. And the main pain point being the steering wheel's inability to bring itself back to the center while making a turn or a U-turn. This issue builds up on the highway as the car constantly demands steering input to be in a straight line, which can get irritating on long drives. And lastly, there are 2 features that the Celerio misses out on, which does not make it an ideal highway mile muncher. And those features are adjustable headrest and ISOFIX mounts. Not only are the headrest a comfort feature, but they're also a safety feature in case of an accident or a sudden braking. As without any headrest, the passenger seated behind does not have any whiplash support in case of an accident or a sudden braking, which can lead to neck injuries. And secondly, because there are no ISOFIX mounts present at the back seat, you cannot fix a baby seat at the rear seats for your children. So considering all of these 4 reasons, the Celerio is not an ideal highway mile muncher. Celerio's fourth weakness would be its confusing new design. The new Celerio definitely looks like a cute little car which fits in all the criteria for a small city car. But when we speak of design and styling elements, the Celerio has no resemblance with the previous generation of Celerio. And that is not a bad thing. But what's not so good about the new Celerio is it actually looks like a more premium Alto than a new generation of Celerio. And it might get people confused whether it's a Celerio or a premium Alto or any new product from Maruti Suzuki. And Celerio's last weakness would be its cost-cutting features. Despite Celerio's advancements towards a new generation, Maruti Suzuki have curated a sour cocktail of their vintage and new designing elements. Like on the outside, the Celerio gets new curvy contour lines, but it also gets old door handles from the Altos, the Wagonars and all the previous vehicles of Maruti Suzuki. Similarly, inside the cabin, you get a new 7-inch touchscreen infotainment system, but you also get switches for the rear window, which are centrally located behind the handbrake and not on the door panels. So considering the high price tag of this vehicle, which makes it the most expensive hatchback, these cost-cutting features are slightly disappointing and they definitely are not a fly in the ointment. Now that we know both the strengths and weaknesses of the Celerio, let's have a close look at the opportunities where the Celerio can be better in the future. The first opportunity for the Celerio would be to get a new designed door handles with integrated passive entry. Secondly, the Celerio can come with the LED headlamp and DRL setup instead of the halogen clamp setup that is currently being offered. Not only will it look more premium and appealing from the outside, it will also justify the high price tag of the Celerio. Thirdly, the placement of the window switches can be changed and can be provided on individual door panels. Also, the driver should get an integrated switch system to control all the 4 windows of the cabin. Fourthly, the Celerio can come with adjustable headrest at the rear seats, which will not only act as a comfort feature, but also give added protection to the passengers. And lastly, to justify its price tag and meet the standard features of the segment, the Celerio should come with a rear parking camera, as it only comes with rear parking sensors as of now. Now let's have a look at the threat it faces from its rivals of the segment. In terms of feature list and safety features, undoubtedly the Tata Tiago would be the segment leader here and be the direct threat to the Celerio, as this Tiago is similarly priced, but it comes with a long and extensive list of features like 8-speaker sound system, digital instrument cluster, bigger engine with higher power output, and most importantly, it comes with a 4-star global NCAP safety rating, which makes it the safest car in the segment. The Celerio can also face threat from Renault Kwid, as the automatic variant of the Kwid is the cheapest in its segment. And lastly, Hyundai Santro and Maruti Wagonar can give serious competition to the Celerio. The pricing of the Maruti Suzuki Wagonar can be a direct threat to the Celerio, as the 1.2-litre engine variant, which has higher power output than the Celerio, is still priced 50,000 lesser than the Celerio. So based on our SWOT analysis, we can conclude that if you are in the automotive market looking for your first car purchase or a small car for your family, then the Celerio might be a good choice for you if you are only going to be using it inside the city limits. But if at all you are planning to hit the highways frequently, then the Celerio is not really an ideal choice for you, as you have got more safer and better options in the segment. So please let us know in the comment section what are your thoughts on the Maruti Suzuki Celerio, and do let us know if we have missed out any strengths, weakness, opportunities or threats for the Celerio, and do let us know if you have already booked one. If you like this video, do not forget to subscribe to our channel, share this video with your friends who are planning to buy a Celerio or a similar product, and do not forget to like the video.